In Louisville, Kentucky, they love thoroughbreds who know how to run down the stretch and get to the wire first. And certainly, they've seen plenty of them here. From Johnny Unitas to Lamar Jackson, today, the Louisville Cardinals will try to live up to that legacy. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the Louisville Cardinals. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Cardinals will kick it away to start. He'll bring it out. It's gone. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. The Panthers' return team will have that offense backed up. And there he is, the man, David, that they build this entire attack around.
And it's so nice to have a guy that makes everything easy for the people around him. The quarterback plays better because the feature is clear who that is.
And we all hold our breath every time this guy touches the football. He's able to take it the distance on any given play.
Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Carter. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise, continuing to get louder and louder, haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results-oriented. They have lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. If they're going to stay competitive and they're going to field the best team and program possible heading into next year, then it looks as though a change is inevitable.
After trying the running game on first down, they come to the line on second down. They think they can create space here with the run to the right. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. Oh, it's a reverse. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
What great discipline showed by the defense. When your job's contained, you're supposed to contain the football, not let your eyes deceive you. Ball starts to go away. Your job is to still contain the backside. Great job staying disciplined. Great win for the defense.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. They'll try to get the first through the air. Fires to the tight end. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on touchdown Panthers! And they jump on top.
I love the aggressive nature and the play calling there. In the opening drive of the game, you have an opportunity on fourth down, obviously, to just kick a field goal, take the lead early, establish some momentum. Instead, they get aggressive. They go for it. And not just get it, they score a touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
That makes the score 10-7, Louisville 0.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Cardinals offense taking the field, first chance we have to see them today. One way to mitigate the explosive capabilities he has on the outside is be physical with him, and this dude will do that.
He will do that, and you don't see a lot of offenses take the top off this D because of this guy roaming around in the middle of the field. He is a true center fielder, so this receiver's going to have to make plays.
This just is such a great job of getting guys on the ground.
The ball pops out. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. Second down after the offense averted absolute disaster. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down.
All right, guys, that's not a home run type play, but he did enough there to keep the chains moving.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. He wants to throw. And that's a mistake you don't expect to see from a senior, and he is lucky to get it back. This offense has a second down play. To the air. It's Shuck. They'll run the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Get it out on the screen. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Cardinals will punt it away on 4th down. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. He's got great speed. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded, the run is coming, you know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, but they still can't stop it.
Great discipline by the backside of the defense. This is my gap. This is where I'm supposed to be. Ball goes away, so be it. I got to stay home. Stays home. Makes a great play for a loss.
Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. It's a reverse. They make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to a close. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Pittsburgh has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. We'll get this quarter going with a second down play. Leaves it with the running back. The Panthers get enough to move the chains.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play.
Hey, that's a live ball. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Ball security is so important. Turnovers lose you games. And this guy has put his team in some tough spots. He fumbled last week. He's fumbled again today.
The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
They'll run it from the gun. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense, sticking to the run. Nice job getting the first down.
And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore.
Now that's what you try to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
From the gun, the running back has it. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Brings up second down.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Grabbed on the outside. It's Bell. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
Well, when you're throwing these out routes, guys, it's location, location, location. As a QB, you've got to put that out in front of your guy so he can make the catch. You put that behind him, that might be getting picked. Nice job there by the QB.
This has the makings of a good drive. The 7th play brings up a 3rd and 4. Looking to pass. It's Shuck. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Cardinals will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they'll just down it right there.
Really nice job there by the punter on that one, getting a lot of hang time and allowing the gun. in the field so they could play it off the bounce, down it. Nice coffin corner kick.
The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Smashes ahead. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Hit right back to the line.
That is exactly what you want from your offense. Create some space, get out of the shadow of your own end zone, Palmer, and make it easier on this offense.
Yeah, it's nice when you have a running back like that, too, that can create that space for you. Now, if you're the play caller, your entire playbook is wide open.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. It's a 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. At midfield, he's got room. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. He's looking to throw it. Oh, picked off. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
Louisville has it back in the offense coming. Attack. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
They've got it down to the 32. First and 10 coming. Back to throw. It's Shuck. They're setting up the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
He didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
He makes a grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
Ready to try the point after. Splits those uprights right in half. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit. The mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Fires to the big fella. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. They'll throw it on first down. Got the quick pass. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Got his man downfield. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the points come on a pass from 39 yards out. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the young...
Lofts one high and deep. Makes the catch down the right side. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on first down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it's caught! Touchdown, Cardinals!
And that's his second receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
Lining up for the PAT. Smashes it through for the PAT. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Only 7 seconds remaining in the first half. Let's see how they play it here on 1st and 10. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a fascinating first 2 quarters of football in Louisville. An entertaining first half, and we've got a multi-possession lead to break down thanks to the surgical precision of this offense. Might honestly take more time to talk about what didn't work than what did. The running game, the passing game, gadget plays have worked. Now it's just a matter of finishing the job. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Pitt will kick off, ready to get things started here in the third quarter. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Louisville has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
They'll give it to the back. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
I think they called that knowing they weren't going to hit a home run. So why would you call it then? Well, you call it so third down becomes an easier down. It's not third and long where I have to pass the football. Now all options on the table.
Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
3rd and inches, everybody knows what's coming, but it's so dang hard to stop. And you better get penetration with that defensive line. They didn't do a good enough job. Running back falls forward and does his job.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at second down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on first down.
It's complete to the left. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
I know the passing game sells, the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
Handoff from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Looking for a man. It's Shuck. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. And it's no good. He missed it. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. It's a reverse. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The give from the gun. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Williams. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Back to throw, it's Holstein. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They run the reverse. Open space at the 25. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another play off here in the 3rd quarter. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. They'll break the seal on this quarter here on first down. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pass.
Try to get it to the edge. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down.
The closer you get to the end zone, the more you start to bring big bodies on the field, right? The field shrinks. I'm worried about you running the football, particularly up the middle. But how about the offense? Does a nice job tossing the ball on the perimeter, going out there, getting some positive yards, trying to get 7. I ain't settling for no field goal.
You know, as a quarterback, when you're doing this zone read play, you got to read that defensive end. If he crashes down hard inside to take the running back away, right away you know now you're keeping the football. Nice job by the quarterback.
Trying to punch it in. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. If they can get it in here, we could have a thrilling end to this game. It is 3rd and goal. Steps away to find some room. Touchdown, Pitt! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
14.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Line gets set, first down. The give on the inside. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18.
Small gain, I know. But again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
The offense has got to find something here in the fourth quarter. You can tell pressing a little bit. They need that big play. They want that big play to try to make this game a better ball game. Took the shot, unsuccessful, but I wouldn't be surprised if they take some more of those.
How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? And the Cardinals line up to punt it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
A low line drive and not his best work. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. The handoff, keep working on that clock. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. They move the tight end all over. Looking downfield, it's Holstein. Finds his tight end. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. A nice way to go into the postseason and eventually the offseason with a W, but the question is, will it be enough to keep the Wolves at bay?
It's a great way to punctuate the season. You just have to wonder, though, if there were too many L's on the schedule to keep this guy around next year.
Yeah, I mean, it's the whole body of work, right? You finish strong, but what does everybody look at? Like, how many games do you win? Who do you beat is important, right? Do you beat your rivals? Like, there's so much more. Do you have the team's ear still? So there's a lot that goes into decision-making, but it was definitely a disappointing season.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Makes the grab, and he's got the first. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Panthers. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Clemson is putting on a show offensively. It feels like this one was over when they touched Howard's Rock. They're up by 28 over the Pandas. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Looking to go up top on first down. Lost one deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. He wants a big play here late. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. He's been under pressure all season, and they really haven't done much to turn down that heat. And it's just hard to imagine that this guy will be back. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's caught inside the 30. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. They're on that.
Going for it all. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Couldn't connect on first down. Now 2nd and 10 from the 24. They're going to throw it again. Unleashes one deep. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone.
You know, I feel for this offense, if they're going to get back in the game, I don't know if they're going to be able to do it with chunk plays. They're going to have to be methodical and generate some first downs. And
looking for the end zone. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
Yeah, and that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Number 38, set to kick this one away.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. So we've got a tight spot here, David. They'd love to run out the clock, but all those timeouts staring at them.
Yeah, they got 3 timeouts on defense, but I know a first down ends this football game. So I got to get my guys physical, ready to roll.
yeah, because you know this defense is going to be playing the run. They're going to be loading the box, trying to get tackles, using their timeouts to get the football back. So this is going to come down to who's better in the trenches.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Pitt will have to boot this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll feel the punt and take it back. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within your...
He lofts one down the sideline. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. They get to him as he throws. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, they've thrown 2 straight incompletions, and they just need to play pitch and catch on this next play. They're down a possession, and you don't have to necessarily get the first down right here, but if you don't get it, you've got to at least keep the 4th down manageable to give yourself an opportunity to keep pushing the ball down the field and give yourselves a shot to win.
Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. Precision execution there to work the sidelines, pick up the first down, and stop the clock.
Yeah, great job by the offense. You got to...
Looking deep down the right side. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. To the air, it's Shuck. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. It's caught. And he's chased out of bounds, but not before he gets the first down, stops the clock, and has them on the move trying to get the late score. The Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. He'll take a shot. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath, because in the 4th quarter, you got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you. And that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like, forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
He's not afraid to go deep. Into the end zone for a touchdown, and now just 1 point away from a tie.
Great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game. Now, all you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and you might be looking at overtime soon.
This is supposed to be the easiest play in football, except when there's this much pressure. And no problem on that extra point.
Is good.
Tie ball game here in the fourth. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. And what a huge scoring extra point there to get it tied in the final minute. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. This one is about finding the balance between being aggressive and not being reckless, Jesse.
The only way this thing works, though, if they're going to be aggressive, this offensive line has got to be able to hold up here for this game.
Yeah, because you need to take shots beyond the sticks so the clock will stop and you can save every second you have.
Got it in the middle. It's Mumpfield. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stopped him just a bit short. These corners going to give these receivers some space. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions probably. Maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational-type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. The give to the back. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. Pittsburgh trying to put a touchdown on the board in this red zone trip. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
With the carry, it's the runback. Brought down at the 14-yard line. Brings up.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Grabbed over the middle. It's Mumpfield. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
2-yard line. 1st and goal, Pittsburgh.
First and goal as they try to jump on top here in overtime. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Little touch pass to the receiver. Touchdown, Panthers! They strike first in overtime.
Pittsburgh.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And the extra point splits the uprights. They're up 35-28.
Makes the score. Pittsburgh 35, Louisville 28.
Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Give to the running back. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23.
Second down.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to throw. It's Shuck. Got it set up on the outside. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. Now setting up shop in the red zone. Looking for a crease. It's Turner. Give him about a yard on the play. It's down at the 10.
Tackled at the 10-yard line. Brings up second down.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. He's looking to throw. Safe completion on the screen. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Third down in overtime, and they need to get it to the end zone. 42. On third down, he drops to throw. Touchdown, Louisville! They got the score now to see if they go for the win or the tie.
Obviously very hard to complete passes in this area of the field. Nice execution. Now you're down by 1, and now you got to make the decision. Are we going to go for it and try to end the game right here and put this game in our offense's hands? What do you think?
And that's why I love having the ball second, because I get the opportunity to do this. I knew they scored a touchdown. We scored a touchdown. Now, do I want to go for the win, or do I want to continue this game on? It's so nice to have the ball second.
This is like that 2-foot putt. They still need to make it to force another overtime. And the extra point was good. Now first down here in the second overtime. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield, it's Shuck. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And guys, they really need to make something happen on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on third down. They'll try to strike first with a field goal in overtime. Timeout called by the defense as they want to make sure they avoid any hint of a mental lapse here in overtime. They'll try to put 3 on the board and take the lead in overtime. No good. good.
No good.
Now all of the pressure switches to their defense. They've got to get a stop. Nothing to work with as they try to force another round of OT. First down, and they'll win it with any kind of score here in overtime. From the gun, the ground game. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Gonna run it. It's Hammond. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. Third down, any kind of score wins it. They want to make sure they stay in position for their kicker. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Just when they're looking run, now up top. He's got it and still on his feet. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He'll do it himself. He got it in! Ball game! What a clutch play as they win it in double overtime.
Well, they go back to the option play. Now, this is the second time, Pollock, this QB has scored running